49ers have an incredibly disruptive defensive line. But against Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray, the number one objective is not to disrupt him, it's to keep him in the pocket, and the entire 49ers defensive line failed to do so. Let's focus on D Ford here. This is third quarter, 10:42 left, 1st and 18. Let's watch what he does. Again, the idea is to keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. Don't try to sack him. He's doing fine here so far. There's nowhere for Kyler Murray to go. They've caged him in the pocket. So far, so good. Now, if you look over here, Bosa goes down. He's getting greedy, going for the sack, goes down. Now Kyler Murray can scramble out here, but DJ Jones is waiting for him. So far, so good. Everything's fine. Now this is the second part of the play. Watch D Ford. He was disciplined earlier, but now he's going around the top. He's about 5 yards deeper than Kyler Murray, and he gives up a 5-lane highway for Murray to scramble. No discipline. No discipline. That's terrible, and that's not how Robert Saleh coaches it. Let's watch Arik Armstead this time. He's on the right. Fourth quarter, 13:55 left. Again, just keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. Don't let him scramble. Make him be a quarterback. He's inexperienced. He hasn't seen that many coverages in the NFL. He may be just a one-read guy. Keep him in the pocket. Here's Arik Armstead. So far, so good. Not being greedy. Holding your ground, maintaining your rush lane, going against the right tackle. Now he gets greedy. Goes inside, tries to get the sack, misses because it's impossible to grab Kyler Murray. And now Kyler Murray's scrambling. Now it's all up to DJ Jones, the nose tackle, to corral him in the open field. Not going to happen. Kyler Murray's the most athletic player on the field right now. And now you're just at his mercy. Never should have gotten out of the pocket to begin with. Blame Arik Armstead for this one. Now he's running downfield, and he's going to get an extra 15-yard penalty because of that hit right there. What are you going to do? Keep him in the pocket. Now let's watch Javon Kinlaw right here. This is second quarter, 5:16 left, 1st and 10. Kinlaw played a really good game for a rookie. He flashed some athletic ability, and it looks like he has a high ceiling. But he was another person who failed to keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. Here he is here. He starts off in one A gap, jumps over to the other A gap, and gives up a huge rush lane right in the middle. I mean, he's very fluid for a big guy. He moves well, but he's freelancing there. Jumping from one gap to another, gives up a 9-yard run. Really one of the easiest plays of the day for Kyler Murray. One more time. Watch him. Starts here, jumps over here. There's no one in this gap. It's too easy. You can't do things like this against Kyler Murray. Kinlaw will learn. Now let's watch Kerry Hyder right here. Fourth quarter, 10:35 left, 2nd and 8. This is Murray's touchdown run. Hyder isn't the only culprit on this play, but he's the most egregious culprit. And remember, all the Niners have to do is not rush past Kyler Murray. Don't get further upfield than Kyler Murray. Stay in front of him. They rush 5. There's nowhere for him to go. There's nowhere for him to go until Kerry Hyder gets too high. K'Wan Williams gets too high. Nick Bosa gets too high. All above Kyler Murray, giving him clear exit, clear escape path. 3 guys rush past him. This is not how Robert Saleh coaches it, but at the same time, the next time the 49ers face a mobile quarterback, he and Kyle Shanahan have to make it a much bigger point of emphasis to keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. If you don't drill it all week, this is the kind of stuff that happens. One more from Kerry Hyder. This is the fourth quarter, 7:22 left. Hyder's right here playing defensive end. Robert Saleh said every time the Niners gave up a scramble, it's because the defensive ends were undisciplined and lost contain, and he's right. This is the second time Kerry Hyder did it. Everything's fine so far, holding your ground, maintaining your rush lane, doing everything right. Now he gets greedy, goes to the outside, tries to sack a quarterback he's never going to get, and just gets pushed out of the play. Look at how far he is. Look at him. Then you got Javon Kinlaw diving at ankles. Stay on your feet. Don't try to sack him. Keep him in the pocket. It's that simple. Don't go for the sack. Cage him in. Make a throw. This is a gain of 15. The Niners never figured it out. Let's look at Richard Sherman. He didn't give up any big plays in this game, but he should have gave up one right here. This is fourth quarter, 8:38 left, 1st and 10. He's covering Christian Kirk. Let's see what happens. Kirk's going to run a corner route to the sideline and spin Richard Sherman around. Here's the jab step to the inside, to the post. Boom. There's Sherman falling for the jab step, struggling to reroute, doing a full pirouette, and giving up about 7 yards of separation. Luckily for him, the pass was overthrown. He did not play well before he went on IR. Fourth quarter, 5:27. This is the backbreaker. The 33-yard throw to DeAndre Hopkins, the only guy the Niners had to cover, who ends up wide freaking open on this play. How does he end up wide open? Well, that's not what Robert Saleh called. He called for man coverage, and these defenders didn't hear the call. These ones got it. So what you'll see is half the defense playing man-to-man, half the defense playing zone, and that leaves no one covering DeAndre Hopkins because Quan Williams is supposed to cover him, and here he just stops. Now you got Quan Alexander covering 2 people. Can't happen. But this is the kind of stuff that happens week 1, especially when there's no preseason. Not an excuse. Didn't happen to the Cardinals, but the Niners are better than this. Aren't they? Aren't they? Quan Alexander may have been one of the 49ers' worst defensive players in this game. Here it's first quarter, 7:05 left, first and goal from the 10. You're going to see a play action fake. Quan Alexander is going to bite on it. He's going to hesitate. He's still looking over here. Murray's rolling over here. He's hesitating. This is Quan Alexander's man, Chase Edmonds. He's late getting over there. Supposed to be one of the fastest linebackers in the league. Takes a bad angle. Can't get to Edmonds. Gives up the touchdown. That's a 7-point mistake. Second quarter, 10:21 left. First and 10. This is just going to be a simple screen pass to DeAndre Hopkins, who's over here, lined up near the sideline. So they're going to make Quan Alexander make a tackle. Let's see what Quan Alexander does. He runs very hard to the ball. He gets there and overruns it and takes out his teammate, who was also in good position to make the tackle. Call that one the Quan Alexander special. Running right by the guy he's supposed to tackle. Gain of 12. Second quarter, 9:49 left, first and 10. Just a simple run between the tackles. Hand off to Kenyon Drake. They're going to run right at Quan Alexander because why would you run at Fred Warner or Dre Greenlaw? Seems like Quan Alexander's in good position to make the tackle, but he's going to pull a Quan Alexander, overrun the ball carrier, and give up the cutback lane. Kenyon Drake gains 11. Final Quan special. Third quarter, 3:15 left. 3rd and 8. The Niners are going to play their standard cover 3. 2 deep corners and a deep safety. 4 underneath zone defenders. Quan's supposed to be defending the right flat. Right now he thinks he's blitzing. Problem is he's not blitzing. Fred Warner's supposed to blitz. Warner's in the right spot. Warner's telling him, dude, go cover. Go over there. You're in the wrong place. You're lined up incorrectly. Dude. Finally, Quan Alexander gets the message. Kind of strolls over where he's supposed to be, but no urgency. Still looking at the quarterback, not getting over here. Richard Sherman does what he's supposed to do, play over the top. This is Quan Alexander's play to make. Again, he hesitates and doesn't get all the way over here. He's supposed to be a coverage specialist. Doesn't even get lined up correctly. Bad game for Quan. Here's why the 49ers need George Kittle to play against the Jets. This is the first play of the second quarter. Keep your eyes on 81, Jordan Reed, the 49ers' newest tight end. He's a heck of a receiver, but he's not much of a blocker. And if Kittle can't play against the Jets, Jordan Reed cannot start at tight end because he's not a good enough blocker for this run-first team. Let's watch him here. He's blocking at the point of attack against Devondre Campbell and almost doesn't touch him. Flat out whiff. The Niners need George Kittle to healthy up real soon.